Hello guys, wanted to chat about seats or saddles. So here, just a lovely seat on the Norton Commando. And this is a really nice reproduction seat by RK Leighton in the UK for the Triumph. Then we have the very unusual but stylish seat for the Vincent. And then here's another cool one in my opinion. This one was made by John Ulver for my Comet that I put on the repeat because it's cooler and it's lower for my short legs. And then we have the truly magnificent fabricated machined seats that fit on modern bikes here, like the Thruxton. But for the Manxman, yes, it's a red seat. You've probably heard this already. The Manxman is infamous for this bright red seat with the white piping. And a lot of guys, understandably, swapped these out when they first got the bikes and put a black seat on them. But given that this is the first Manxman, I feel compelled and morally obligated to put an original seat back on the Manxman. And so what I've been doing is trying to look for material that would be a close match to the original seat. And by the way, if anyone's got an original Manxman seat out there, please let me know, please get in touch, and we can certainly come to some arrangement. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is try and find one of these samples or these swaths of material and send them to a good friend of mine, Sam, who has an original seat. And he also has a Manxman to go with it. So what I'm going to ask him to do is have him compare the material samples with the seat that he has, because he lives pretty far away, and then send me back the one that's the best colour match. Here's the original seat pan. It's in a bit of a rough state, as I think I've shown you before, and I did manage to keep the foam as well. It's actually deteriorating badly and it's just, you know, falling apart. I'll ask RK Leighton if they can use that as well. I'm not sure if they need to. They can probably reproduce it with modern day foams. Yeah, so I went online and looked at the pictures first of all of the bike seat. Various seats, and there's several colours out there, as you can imagine, but focused mostly on the original ones. And then went online to some of these online fabric stores and ordered some samples of these leatherette or faux or false leather materials, some with grain, some without the grain. My understanding is that the top of the seat doesn't really have a grain, or it's very fine grain, but the skirt around the side does have a grain. So I don't think I can go to that extent where I have two different types of grains for the same colour. So anyway, I ordered quite a selection of samples. Even the white piping itself has a grain as well. So we'll do what we can to get the best possible match. And then, just a sidebar as well, I seem to have got myself onto some kind of a mailing list for red leatherware, which did take a little bit of explaining with my wife when the emails started coming in. But anyway, that's what we have. I'm going to package these all off, send them to my friend so that he can compare them with his seat, and then come back with a number that he thinks is the closest to the original Manxman seat.